There we go. Turn off mute, right? Hi, it's Emily Wardrop from Drop the Word Life Coaching. I am your in the thick of it, peaceful parenting life coach for you and all those other moms of young kids who want to keep their shiz together, right? So here at Drop the Word Life Coaching, we're all about dropping the war on mom guilt so that you can create the peace in your parenting that you've been craving. So let me help you with that. Today's message is all about stop it. Do you remember President Ucktdorf telling us to stop it? I think that was talking about judging others, but today we're talking about judging ourselves. And he's Elder Ucktdorf now. So, stop it. We'll get to that, but first I want to talk about channeling my inner 80s pop star, because that's what I felt like when I took this braid out. They were both attached, doing a little bun in the back, but I took that one out and this one's here. Anyway, last week, so my husband is a super fan of me, right? And of my business, and he's super supportive, and he's on my email list. So he likes to watch these videos. And last week he was like, I could tell you weren't wearing any makeup this time. I'm like, remember I've only worn makeup like 1% of our marriage. So pretty dang normal for me to not wear makeup. In fact, I used to be a Mary Kay lady, and I was like, I'm going to be the first Mary Kay lady that doesn't actually wear makeup. But I did. I put it on sometimes. I'm like, it's all about the skincare anyway. And whenever anyone says to me, whoa, you're 40? You don't look 40? Like, I know, Mary Kay. So anyway, I do have some Mary Kay makeup and I do put it on sometimes. But what I told him is, I'm so relatable like this. Because we were in the thick of it, mamas, right? Who's waking up and putting on makeup? Actually, some of my best friends do that. And to each their own, whatever they got to do to feel good enough to get up and take care of the babies. But I'm the opposite. I'm like, oh, get this stuff off of my face so I can take care of the babies, right? So yeah, whatever works, right? So sometimes I'll be all dolled up. Sometimes I'll be half dolled up. I'm in the camp of, oh, speaking of Mary Kay. So when I used to do the parties, I would say we'd have this little game we would play. So imagine you're on a desert island and Johnny Depp's coming. He was like the big thing in those days. And you can like run into your little shelter and put on one makeup item. What item would it be? And for me, it was lip gloss. So I've got lip gloss on. I'm all done up, right? This message is going to be about not beating yourself up, but I'll get there in a minute when I'm done rambling about whatever else. You know, that's how I roll. So anyway, lip gloss, Mary Kay. Yeah, I've always just been like, hey, if I got my lip gloss on, I'm done up. Until we had to cover our faces with masks. And then we're like, why is these masks? Anyway, we're all beautiful with or without makeup. Let's get on with it. So last week I was at the Life Coach School Mastermind. What? With Brooke Castillo and all the hotshot life coaches that there are. We're talking like a stage full of millionaires, an audience full of just the most powerhouse people you can imagine hanging out with. It was amazing. I have like 9 million takeaways I could share with you. We'll be filling your inbox up for years from the things that I learned this weekend. But I'll just share with you a quick, my own personal, most powerful takeaway. So for a long time, I've talked about how you can't beat yourself up better. And I understand this concept, and I teach this concept all the time, and I try to apply this concept all the time, but I feel like I'm always coming back to that when I get coached. Oh yeah, I know, I can't beat myself up better, or I know, I'm beating myself up again. But I had this friend there tell me a story about a guy who had a cough, and he could not get rid of this cough. He was coughing all the time. He went to all the doctors, he tried all the things, and the cough just kept coming until finally someone told him, just stop coughing. So we're big fans around here of not like suppressing emotion. You got to feel emotion. You don't stuff stuff. You don't suppress stuff, words like that. But in this case, the guy told him to just suppress the cough. When you feel like coughing, just suppress it. Just don't do it. And he tried that, and all of a sudden, he don't have a cough anymore. So our brains have these patterns, right? They're just used to going to the same neural pathway that they go to all the time. And my beat yourself up pathway is still quite a super highway, even though I've been like working on it for a long time. But I'm just like, stop, just don't get off on that exit. Don't go on that highway. So I've been noticing ever since that was like probably Friday afternoon at lunch. And so it hasn't been that long actually. And I've had to stop like about 1,000 times. And it's similar to the trick that we always use here, where we just let our brain tell us whatever garbage it thinks that is useful, right? Because we don't hate that lower part of our brain. It's useful and we love it. And shutting it down just makes it louder, like a toddler, right? So we're like, okay, feed me the garbage. And then I will say, and I am still a good mom. So whatever beating me up thought I'm having, I've just been adding, and I'm still a good mom to it, which was great. But now I'm like, just stop. Like, you don't need to think that. We're not thinking that anymore. We're not getting on that superhighway. We are paving new roads with new thoughts. So stop it, mama. As soon as you think something that is belittling to you, berating to you, that's unacceptable, because you are an amazing mom. You're not just a good mom. You're an amazing mom, but if that's too much of a stretch, right? So just stop it. And just stop it. Stop coughing and you won't have a cough anymore. Stop telling yourself terrible things and you won't believe those terrible things about yourself anymore. Try it this week. See how it goes. Let me know. You can always reply to these emails or catch me on social or whatever. Or of course, go to dropthewarlifecoach.com. It's kind of like my storefront, right? Let's hang out in my store. All sorts of content there on my website, and you can sign up to chat with me on Zoom anytime. So let me know how it's going. Just stop it, mama. Let me tell you, your brain thinks it's useful, right? It thinks that you're gonna stop doing whatever you're beating yourself up about, but it doesn't. You just spiral into negativity. And we can plug it in the model with your specific circumstances, and I can show you exactly how that's working out. So hit me up, dropthewarlifecoach.com. Can't wait to talk to you. And otherwise, I'll be right back in your inbox next time. See ya. Have a good one. And stop it. You're a great mom. Stop beating yourself up. Love you. Bye.